Hi guys, it's Dan and Becky from
Bugs on the Windshield.
And as you get older, sometimes it's a good idea to get some of those bucket list items in. And that's kind of what we did this past year, so stay tuned and we'll show you what we did.
Yep.
And we've heard, some people say it's a good idea to make sure you do those bucket list items instead of just hoping that you or wishing that you could or whatever. So I'll tell you, some of them are not very exciting, and they won't be very exciting to some people, but they were really exciting to us. So
Yeah, we had a good time doing them,
Yes.
and we enjoyed it.
They're not,
They're not over the top. It's
they're
not
not death defying.
Yeah, it's not like climbing Mount Everest or anything.
No, we don't have that on our list even.
These are just more fun things that were just stuff that we thought that we'd like to do.
Right. So the first one was kind of my bucket list item, and it was a mountain coaster.
Yep.
So we went to Tennessee, went down to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, and we picked a coaster that I almost did not do. I almost chickened out.
Yeah, we got there and it wasn't very busy when we got there, and she was like, "Maybe this isn't the place to go.
I
Maybe
know.
we should." And there's a lot of these coasters in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area.
Yeah.
We just picked one that we had saw online.
Well, actually, we weren't even going to stop, but you said, let's just go up, and we pulled into a spot there, and then Dan said, let's go up and see, just see how much it is and see all this. Like, okay. So we went up there, and by the time we walked up there, it was too late.
Yeah, it was a long walk up there, so
I had to do it.
We did it.
Yeah, so we did it.
And it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, actually. We did it, and I will say that I kind of talked to myself. You can kind of talking to myself through this ride a little bit, but Dan seems to be a lot more comfortable in his seat than I was. And mine is like sped up a little bit. His was not, so he was already going pretty fast. So are we glad we did it?
Oh yeah, we did.
Me too. I was glad we did it. In fact, we were so glad that we went back that evening for a second ride.
Yeah. The nice thing about this particular one, I don't know if a lot of them do it, but this one, once you buy a ticket in the morning, they'll give you a half price.
You get a half price. We have half price on a second
for
ride.
A second ride. And so we thought, well, we'll go back later, because this was early morning when we went, so we thought we'd come back. Maybe it was a little bit darker, and it wasn't that dark when we got there, but it was starting to get darker, so you can see the lights and stuff, and they do have it lit up, so it was kind of. It did pick up.
There were a few more people in the evening when we went back, but it was cooler then too. So, but it was really cool. I enjoyed it. And would we do it again?
Yep,
I would too. Yes, I would do it again. The second thing is a ride on a mini train.
Yep. You want to do the mini train?
Well, that's been on my list for quite some time. So it was Mother's Day, and my son took us to the Kansas City Northern Railway. I think that's in Parkville or North Kansas City.
North Kansas City area.
Yeah.
So it's really a neat thing, because they're really more a volunteer group that set this up,
and it's really inexpensive. It's like $1.
Yeah, and they charge you a small fee.
And because it was Mother's Day, it was a free ride for the mother. So I got in free.
Yeah.
But in any case, we did the ride, and it was pretty cool. And are we glad we did it?
Yeah.
Me too. Will we do it again?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think so. No. I don't think so. The seats.
No. The seats it was a little.
Seats really low. I got in there and hurt my knee getting in and stuff, and because you have to bend your knees a certain way, my knees don't really want to bend a certain way anymore.
Yeah, it's not really. It's more kid oriented, I guess.
Well, there was a bunch of adults.
But there was a bunch of adults and stuff, so
maybe not as old as me. I don't know, but
maybe they get more flexible or something.
Right, they were more flexible. Their knees worked better than mine did, but I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
And number 3, this was a big one.
Yeah.
The Rail Explorers. We did.
We've been looking at this one for a little bit.
Well, yeah, we have been looking at this one. We did the rail bike on Rail Explorers in Boone, Iowa, and that was a blast. We had a really good time. You can see all of our cameras in the video there.
Yeah, we have a lot of video of
Yeah, we
this
have a lot of
one.
video of it and everything. So,
But
that was so much fun. And would we do that one again?
yeah, I'd probably do.
I would.
it again.
In fact, I got a bunch more of them on my list.
Yeah,
now.
the Rail Explorers have several places throughout the country that they have these, so it would be nice to go do a couple different areas too.
Right. I will say the one in Boone, Iowa was really cool. It had a high bridge, I guess, that goes up over a river.
Yep.
A couple of them, as a matter of fact, and it was well worth it. You know, that was what we wanted to do when we went there. We camped about, what was it? 45 minutes away or something.
Yeah, it wasn't too far.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. So I would definitely do that one again. That was
Yep.
still on our list, and I think that was kind of one for both of us.
Yeah,
maybe,
that was
so.
cool.
And number four was tanking in Nebraska. We used dusty trails, and we did the North Platte River in Nebraska, and we we went tanking in this big tank. They put you guys in. Put everybody in
They
it.
put a stock tank in the
Yeah.
water with seats in it, and say, "There you go."
We had a couple of paddles and stuff. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, it was pretty cool.
So yeah, it was fun.
It was quite an experience,
Yeah.
I'd say. The thing about it is, I didn't have to get out and push the thing, but I mean, the deal is the river. I guess that river in Nebraska, I don't know if all of them are this way, but this one is. It's kind of low, and there's sand on the bottom, so it gets stuck.
Yeah,
you know?
it was. I don't know if it was just lower than usual this year, because we seemed like it was a couple of spots we had to kind of get out and push it across some sandbars.
Chris more than anybody. I, did.
Yeah.
I felt
Yep.
bad for him, but you know, and you got out some and pushed,
Yeah.
and then
I guess maybe why it's
yeah.
hot for me and I got
yeah,
pushed.
but it was a good memory.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I enjoy
yeah.
that, and I'm glad we did it.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
no, we
glad
did
we
it.
did it.
Yeah.
And number 5 is driving a side-by-side down the Needles Highway in South Dakota. That was a lot of fun. We were up there for a vacation, and we rented the 4 of us, Chris and Tammy.
Instead of taking our big trucks through the Needles Highway, we went to a rental place and rented a Polaris Expedition 4-seater, and it was really cool to have that up in the Needles Highway.
Would you do it again?
Yes, I would.
Me too. Let's go. And number 6 was a balloon classic in Indianola, Iowa. Really, we pictured it being something a lot smaller than it ended up being.
Yeah, we kind of thought small town in Iowa,
We thought it
couple
would be
balloons.
something small. Yeah.
We'll see if
It wasn't on our list, but it ended up being something that should have been on our list. And it was super hot that night that we went over, or the evening we went over. But I'll tell you what, I hardly remember how uncomfortable that was with all the balloons. They started coming in, and pretty soon I was like, this is bigger than I thought it would be, as we just kind of turned around, and there were so many of them coming, and they just came right over us and landed, you know, in the field in front of us. There was music there. They played music.
they had a band.
Had a band playing. And I would do that again.
I'd do that again. That was,
Yeah. I'm glad I did it, and I do it again.
Yep, I'm glad I did it.
Number 7, which is another one, the bucket list item we didn't know we needed. Our friends Chris and Tammy took us out for some boba tea.
Which also some people call boba
Bubble
tea.
tea, boba tea.
Boba tea.
Little bubbles of
Yeah,
deliciousness inside.
Yeah.
When you get the first taste of
It was kind of a unique thing. I was like a little apprehensive going into it. Like, what are they talking about this?
He's not real adventurous with a lot of different drinks.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I was a little apprehensive about what we were going to be drinking, And actually, I did enjoy it. It was
really good. I'd do it again. Yeah.
I'd do it again.
I'd like to have some right now.
Yeah. Yep, there's a place in town I think we can go to.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, just kidding.
Just kidding. We won't leave yet, but that was a lot of fun. Anyway, whatever you guys are doing, get out there and do your bucket list items. We've got a little short list for next year too. This year, all of these were not on the list at the very beginning, but they got added.
Yeah, added on to it.
Yes.
And like I said, we were fortunate this year. We were able to get a lot of them in this year. So
we are.
we're thankful for that.
And the older we get, the more we can get in the year is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, we want to live our lives and do the things that we really want to do.
And get out there and do it.
And not miss out on them at the end. So in any case, we hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget...
Sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes you're bugs on the windshield.
Okay. Okie dokie artichoke.
Be safe out there.
Nobody yet. Because I started too soon. Nobody's ready. Okay, let's see. Okay. Uh-oh. Can you hear that on this thing? There's a humming in the background. Shut this off. Okay. Let's see where the humming noise. Is there any other noise we can hear? Okay, I think the sound stage is quiet. Okay. Hi, this is Dan, and not here yet. Maybe I should check my hair. Okay. Can you get it in focus? Oh, here we go. Here, Ben and Becky. It's so pretty fuzzy.
That's me. I'm the fuzzy one. That's weird because that picture just came up on this thing. That's very weird. Very weird. Oh my goodness.
We can use the bottom part of that or a little bit of that, or we can exit it all.
Oh, I thought you weren't going to drink that anymore.
No, so this one I'm going to get. This is
Oh, you got this one. Okay,
This is
you're
what I'm
trying
trying.
this one. Okay.
This is what, see, the other one is the one that's the red
The
one.
red one? Okay, and you don't like
So
that
I'm
one?
going to try that, see if that's too heavy. Do something
Heavy.
light.
It ain't heavy. It's my beer.
It's my heavy, it's not my beer. You ain't heavy, you're my beer.
You're my beer.
You ain't heavy. Some of them will get that reference because that's an old song.
Yes, it is.
It's not beer either.
Did you think I...
Brother. You ain't heavy, you're my brother.
Oh, no.
Or
Did you think...
But people aren't going to get that because we're going to get it because we know that song.
Well, there's people that are still our age out there. Somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah. Hipper, hipper.
I don't even
Hip,
know how to say
hip.
it.
Cool.
Okay, my hair's messed up.
No, it's not messed up. It's good. Beautiful.
We'll share the list with you.
Yep.
We'll share the list.
Yep, we got out
Maybe
there
we
and
didn't
got
get
it
maybe we
done.
didn't get all of them done, but
We got them all done. Except
well,
for,
I don't know. They had some on the list that we had to get done this last year.
Yep.
Not really had
Well,
to.
we had to. We just did it because
Some things on
it
the
just
list.
worked out. But we were
Right.
busy. We got it done. We were
Well-
places. We went places.
Sometimes we did. Well,
We covered some ground. Because
well,
these weren't all in. I mean, they weren't all
I
that
don't know
far away.
necessarily all that.
I mean, one of them wasn't that far away. But
But yeah,
Yeah.
I felt
Yep.
bad for him. But
Yeah,
we
Chris-
kind of scooted along. We were trying to help by just kind of scooting, but that wasn't